Breaking news for Raider Nation. The Las Vegas Raiders have made a critical decision, impacting one of their defensive cornerstones. Christian Wilkins, the hard-hitting defensive tackle who joined the Raiders in free agency, has been placed on the physically unable to perform list due to a lingering foot injury. This move could have major ramifications for the team's defensive front as they gear up for the 2025 season. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the latest update from the Raiders training camp and what it means for Christian Wilkins, the defense, and Raider Nation as a whole. Make sure to hit that like button if you're a Raiders fan, subscribe for all things NFL, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any breaking news. And hey, drop your thoughts in the comments. How do you think the Raiders will cope without Wilkins early in the season? Christian Wilkins, who signed with the Raiders after a solid stint with the Miami Dolphins, has been sidelined since Week 5 of the 2025 NFL season. That's when he suffered a fracture in his left foot that ended his season prematurely and required surgery. Since then, the recovery has been slow and challenging. Even throughout the offseason, Wilkins wasn't able to participate fully in workouts. Reports say he was still seen wearing a walking boot as recently as late June, signaling that his foot wasn't healed enough to handle the demands of NFL-level training. Raiders head coach Carroll gave an update on Wilkins' recovery during off-season workouts. He emphasized that while Wilkins has been diligent and committed, showing up early, working hard, and doing everything right, his injury has proven difficult to overcome. Carroll called it a long, challenging process, but expressed confidence that the team is doing everything they can to support Wilkins' return. There's no official timetable for his comeback yet, and the Raiders seem to be taking a cautious approach. They want to make sure Wilkins is 100% before putting him back on the field. The Raiders' defensive line is known for its grit and depth, but losing Wilkins is undeniably a blow. He and Maxx Crosby are considered foundational pieces of the defense, so his absence leaves a big hole to fill. With Wilkins out, the Raiders will need to rely on other defensive linemen to step up during training camp and into the regular season. Depth on the defensive front is critical in today's NFL, especially for a team like the Raiders, who pride themselves on aggressive defense. This injury also puts more pressure on Maxx Crosby and other veterans to carry the load. Defensive coordinator and coaching staff will have to adjust their schemes and rotations accordingly. The good news is the Raiders can activate Wilkins off the PUP list at any time during training camp if he shows progress. But for now, patience is key. Wilkins and the team have a long road ahead, focusing on rehab and recovery to ensure he can come back stronger and healthier. For Raider fans, this is a test of resilience and depth. Injuries are part of the game, but how a team responds often defines their season. Will the Raiders' defense hold strong without Wilkins? Only time will tell. If you're following Wilkins' recovery or the Raiders' journey this season, make sure to like this video, subscribe for all the latest NFL updates, and share it with your fellow Raider fans. What do you think the Raiders' defense will look like without Wilkins early on? Drop your predictions and thoughts down below. I want to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more breaking NFL news and analysis right here. That's it for today's update on Christian Wilkins and the Raiders. We'll be keeping a close eye on his recovery and the team's preparations heading into the new season. Until next time, keep cheering loud, Raider Nation.